Hello everyone, is my voice is audible now? I'm going to start because food additive is a large topic. So please everyone keep yourself muted, and I will take questions at the end. Okay, food additive regulation. Here today in this class, I will tell like the important points you have to remember, and I shared a picture in a group like what are the high risk categories. So you need to refer back what are the values for the high risk categories. Usually, high risk category foods are meat and meat products, milk and milk products. Like that only will come under high risk food, and the extra ones are the fat spreads and then the cocoa butter will be new. Others are common things only. So go through the definition, what is hydration, and then irradiated food means if we are subjecting the food through gamma rays or x-rays, and then note this atomic energy control of irradiation rules here. It is 1991. And then radiation operator of the irradiation facility means a person who has to get a license from this act, this rule 1991. And please go through this refining definitions. Like refining means a process where we subject the vegetable oil with alkali or physical refining, or both physical refining and alkali. And then we are also using some food grade solvents to deodorize them, and then refining may also include the process of degumming. So these options may be given in the multiple select MCQ, and ask us to select which one is correct or not. So refer this refining value, the refining definition, and then solvent extractor means if you are using any solvent for extraction, then it is solvent extracted edible oil. If we are getting edible flour from that solvent extracted, then it is solvent extracted edible flour. And then vegetable oil, we all know it's from plant origin, and it containing triglycerides, and vegetable oil products also the same. Here the vegetable oil products is notified by the central government in the official gazette. And then kindly go through like what is the definitions given for milk and milk products. Okay, here milk and milk products is a high risk category. So they will ask questions from milk and milk products, and just go through what are the definitions I highlighted. I will tell, I will not completely read all the definitions. I will tell like which one you need to give more importance. Like read what is boiled and boiled milk products means, and what is composite product means, like it is a constituent. Like if we are using streaken with fruit, then it is a composite milk product. Like that, like note what is composite milk product, and what will come possible examples. And then according to FSSAI Act, heat treatment means pasteurization, ultra pasteurization, sterilization, ultra high temperature, and then boiling. And then milk, we all know what is the definition, and these are the milk products. And then pasteurization, as per FSSAI regulations, they are used to effectively destroy Mycobacterium tuberculosis and Coxiella burundii. So note this point. And if we all know what is the pasteurization temperature, so go through it. And from yesterday class also we seen that pasteurized temperature should cool to immediately 4 degrees Celsius. And then recombined milk products means like we have to use some other products to recombine the to make them into the original form, that is recombined milk product. And then reconstituted means we will use water to make the milk into milk powder into milk. So know what is the difference between recombined and then reconstituted milk. And then sterilization temperature we all know. And note, if a sterilized milk, we can keep them at a room temperature for a period of not less than 30 days from the date of manufacturing. Okay, note this point, like how many days we can store. For ultra UHT treated milk, note the value, and then it is also the same period, like not less than 15 days. Here, sterilized product is not less than 30 days, and UHT treated milk is not less than 50 days if you are maintaining at room temperature. Next one. See, this is a new logo they introduced for milk and milk products. You can also see nowadays the milk and milk products will have this logo. So see what is this, and what it is a milk drop. Inside it is written as milk or doodh in red color, and outside the square will be in blue color. And then know what is mixed milk, full cream milk, the definitions. As per regulation, low lactose milk will contain 1% of lactose, and lactose-free milk will contain 0.1% of lactose. Next one, go through what are all the SNF value and then the milk fat values for all the milk. For standardized milk, what is the value for toned, double toned, skimmed buffalo milk? Note the value. And then here the total sodium content in milk shall not be more than 650 mg or 100 grams. Next one, the total urea content in the milk product shall not be more than 700 ppm. So note this point. And then flavored milk. In flavored milk, go through whatever I underlined. In evaporated concentrated milk, also go through whatever the products we are using. Just go through what is condensed product, what is sweetened condensed product. Go through the definitions. And coa means it's a milk product which is obtained very partial removal of water under controlled condition. And then coa has to be free from starch and added sugar. It is an adulterant point of view. So note this point. Next one, cream and malai. Know what is cream and malai. Go through the definition. Note what is whipping cream. What is fermented cultured sour cream? Here we will use microbacterium at a particular pH level. With or without coagulation, we are getting fermented sour creams, and it is used for food use purpose. Next, malai means it's a product rich in milk fat, and it is prepared by boiling and then cooling of the cow or buffalo milk. Next one. Go through this value, like the product should contain minimum 10% of milk fat, that cream ones, and then the acidity will be not more than 0.1%. The measuring parameters as lactic acid. And then what is low fat cream? This may be asked. Low fat cream means minimum 10%. So the value is 10% to 40%. Medium fat means 40 to 60, and then high fat cream means minimum 60%. Next, ghee. Go through the definition for ghee, and then note the refractometer reading. It is 40 to 44. And then for Bowden test, it has to be negative. And note what is the value for iodine and then saponification for ghee. And kindly go through this names, like they may ask C6 as hexanoic acid in that single MCQ. So go through this. And then butter, there are two types of butter. One is table butter and the other one is white butter or cooking butter. And table butter shall be made from pasteurized milk. And note that the extracted fat from butter shall meet the RM value, and then butyro meter reading as prescribed for ghee. And then milk and milk products, just go through whatever highlighted and try to remember like what is the range of moisture for most of the products. And then since it's a milk product, milk powder, its insolubility index is 2. And then the total sodium content in the milk powder shall not be more than 650 mg. So in FSSAI, this additive regulation, most of the values for the sodium content will be in the range of 650 mg only. So please make a separate note of this. And then please go through what is the types of milk powders. And then just go through if the milk fat is not exceeding 16 mm and not less than 14 mm, it is a skimmed milk powder range. And dairy whitener, go through what is dairy whitener and its insolubility index. For milk powder it's 2, here for dairy whitener it is 1.5. Next one, added sugar up to a level of 2% shall be permissible up to the 2 years from the date of final notification. This maybe varies, like the variation for this dairy whitener is up 24% from the level we can use. And go through what is whey powder. And then fermented milk products. Here the fermented milk products may be heat treated after the fermentation, and here the fermented milk products are resulting using the lowering the pH with or without coagulation. Here the isoelectric precipitation is used. And note the starter cultures. For dahi we will use lactic acid bacteria, and for yogurt we will use symbiotic cultures of Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus delbrueckii. And for the alternate culture yogurt, we will use Streptococcus thermophilus and then Lactobacillus species. For acidophilus milk, we will use Lactobacillus acidophilus. And then fermented milk products, maximum 50% of fermented non-dairy ingredients like flavorings is allowed. So note the maximum value. And then drinks based on the fermented milk contain minimum 40% of the fermented milk. And then go through what is chakka and like try to remember. Chakka means it is a fermented concentrated milk powder, the milk product which is obtained from the plain dahi, which leads to the same composition and characteristics of that something. Chakka means it's from the fermented milk product like from dahi. Channa means it is like paneer kind of thing. So know the difference between chakka and channa. And then Shrikant means it's a soft concentrated composite of milk obtained from this chakka. For Shrikant the base is chakka. And starch in only fermented milk. We can add starch only in the fermented milk products after the heat treatment only, and it is allowed for the only flavored fermented milk and then drinks based upon the fermented milk. And then go through this starter culture values. Here the starter culture value, the sum of microorganisms constituting the starter culture value is not less than 10⁻⁷ CFUs. And note this value when a specific microorganisms other than those specified, that value is to be not less than 10⁻⁶ CFUs. And from in yesterday's advertising and then claims regulation, we also seen that for probiotic it is 10⁸ CFU per gram. So kindly remember this CFUs values. This may be asked in that 4-mark fill in the blanks. And then fermented milk product, like go through what is the values. And then if you don't know for the what is the ranges for the probiotics used in dairy products, you have to refer Indian Council for Medical Research. And then go through the highlighted points. And then go through the standards for this ice cream, kulfi and all. Here the moisture content of the dried products shall not be more than 4%. And then actually ice cream is different from frozen dessert. In frozen dessert, we will use edible vegetable oil sources. So know what is the difference between frozen dessert and ice cream. And go through, like we have to mention in frozen dessert that how many percentage of edible vegetable oil we are using. And then channa. I told you before, no, channa and paneer. Know what is the difference. And we have to mention like it is low fat channa or medium fat channa. And then cheese. In cheese, it is very, very important. Cheese is different types based upon its ripening, whether it's ripened or unripened, and based upon its structure, it is soft, semi-hard, hard, and extra hard. Here I highlighted a few important points. Just please make a separate note of it. Like cheddar cheese, it is a ripened hard cheese. Danbo cheese, it's a ripened semi-hard cheese. Like that, make a separate note of it and go through for this cheese products. And for berry and for few cheeses like camembert cheese, we will use penicillium and then bacterium lenis. So if some microorganisms are coming, please make note of that also. And then next one, please go through these points. And we also know if we are treated this cheese with natamycin, we have to mention it as surface treated with natamycin. And then caseins, edible caseins, just go through what is edible casein. And edible casein shall also be qualified by its name of cation in the neutralizing agent. This may be like, for example, sodium caseinate, potassium caseinate. So like that, we can also name them based upon its name of cation. Here infant food, we already seen infant food in the yesterday's infant food regulation. Those points only repeated here, so go through it. Next. Whey protein concentrate. Just go through what is whey protein concentrate and how it is manufactured. And here colostrum. Colostrum, we all know it is a lactating gland secretion. And colostrum based products. Here colostrum will have this immunoglobulin and lactoferrin. So know what is the range for this immunoglobulin and lactoferrin. Actually, colostrum in cow and buffalo milk has more immunoglobulin and lactoferrin when compared to the normal milk. And what is dairy permeate? Go through what is dairy permeate. And that's all enough. And in oil, go through. Actually, one important point, most of the oils are tested for argamon oil, and the argamon oil test has to be negative. So it is a common point for all oils. And just go through what types of oils are available and what is the value. Here we also seen in yesterday's advertising and claim regulation that refined that hexane we are using for refining. No, just go through what is its value, what is its ppm value. Usually it's 5 only, I think, except for some product only it comes as 10 ppm. For remaining it's 5 ppm only. And then yeah, for soy flour only it's 10, remaining it's 5 ppm only. And go through in rapeseed and then mustard oil only this uric acid content is present. This uric acid is considered as an anti-nutritional factor. So this is present in this product only. So please make note this. And then just go through what is olive oil and its types. And in olive oil, they will conduct like other oils presence, and it has to be negative only. And then in olive oil, the concentration of alpha tocopherol is permitted, and its level should not exceed 200 mg per kg. And in olive oil, the lead and arsenic contamination is permissible up to 0.1 mg per kg. And just go through this oils. Here just go through what is this rice bran oil, and we will check for turbidity, whether the oil becomes turbid or not after keeping it at this temperature for 24 hours. Here in few oils only this turbidity point is mentioned, so you can also go through. One is rice bran oil, and check for another one. Then avocado oil, we also have avocado oil. Then chia oil, from chia seeds also we will get oil, chia oil. And interestified vegetable oil, here it should have moisture content not exceeding 0.25%, and this is the value fixed by our FSSAI. Here that interestified vegetable oils should not have not more than 2% by weight from this 1st January 2022. And then just go through other highlighted values. And if we are using any raw or refined sesame oil in mixing with the groundnut oil, it has to be in the proportion of 20:80. Just go through this once. If it comes, means you try to make a guess. And edible fat, we all know, from beet fat, mutton, goat, lard. Just go through what is its saponification, and just remember which one has higher. Here lard only has high iodine value. It's 52 to 65. And remember which one has highest saponification value also. And cocoa butter, we all know it is extracted from cocoa beans and know its scientific name. And salseed fat, it is obtained from the trees of salseed, and it is used as fat, refined fat spreads. So the salseed fat also subjected for no turbidity after keeping it in the filtered sample at 40 degrees Celsius for 24 hours. And then just go through what is cucum fat, mango kernel fat, dupa fat, pulvera fat, peanut butter. Go through what is peanut butter and how much moisture and protein has to be present. And shea butter is a type of butter which is obtained from shea kernels. Go through its moisture content and other values. Here, this bruni, tallow, or Ilipi butter means it is obtained from the Ilipi seeds. So it is also a type of butter, and it should be free from admixture with other oils and then fats. And next, margarine and fat spreads. Go through its salt percentage and milk powder added value. It is not exceeding 2%. Next one, in case of flavored margarine, the starch should not exceed 100 ppm to 150 ppm. And then for colored also, it has to be sold not more than 500 grams. And then see what is fat spread and its types. If it's obtained from milk fat, it is milk fat spread, and it is a combination of both mixed fat spread. And then if it is obtained from vegetable oil, it is vegetable fat spread. And then know what is hydrogenated vegetable oil. Here, vanaspati is the one type of hydrogenated vegetable oil. And see if refined salicylic fat is found in vanaspati, it has to be not more than 10% of the total oil mixture. And then if we are using synthetic A, it has to be not less than 25 international units. And since its hydrogenation process is using nickel as a catalyst, the residual nickel content is also not more than 1.5 ppm. Shortening is a type of vanaspati which is exclusively used for shortening and leavening purpose in bakery. So if it is aerated, only nitrogen or other air, the incorporated air shall not exceed 12% by volume. And just go through these values if you have peroxide values if you have time. And here in fruits and vegetables, just go through what is the value for that jams and jellies. And here is an important point. If you are filling a can, we have to fill the cans. Filling the cans or containers, we have to fill it up to 90% only. We have to leave 10% of that headspace. This point is mostly repeated in this thermally processed fruits and vegetable products. So note this: container shall be well filled with the products which shall occupy not less than 90% of water capacity of the container. It is mostly repeated in all the points. And for thermal soup, the TSS value is not less than 5%, and for tomato soup only it's not less than 7%. Just go through what are the types of fruit juices are available. And here in the total soluble solids, we usually express them in bricks. And acidity, here in fruit juices, we will express them as citric acid percentage. And then if the product is labeled as sweetened juice, if the added nutritives are in excess of 15 grams per kg, if we have to mention them as sweetened with something nutritive sweetness, then the level is 15 grams per kg. Next one, for thermally processed tomato juice, just go through what is given. And for tomato puree, the TSS is not less than 9%, and for tomato paste, the value is little higher. Here, the paste will be little thicker in consistency when compared to puree. So the TSS value will be higher for paste. Here, fruit borrow toffee, go through this values, highlighted values, and go through what is the TSS value for this squash, crush, fruit sherbets, cordial. Here, the highest values for fruit syrups are sherbet. The TSS value is 65 percentage, and for squash it is 40 percentage, and for crush it is 55 percentage, and for cordial it is 30. This data is as per FSSAI food additive regulation. If they ask, like, use these values only. And in any sherbet or syrup, it has to contain minimum 10 percentage of 10 percentage of dried fruits to qualify to be called them as fruit syrups. And then muruba is also a type of fruit product. And for tomato ketchup also, the TSS value is not less than 25 percentage. And for soybean sauce, actually in soybean sauce, we, as per FSSAI regulations, we are completely inactivating the trypsin inhibitor. This is from anti-nutritional factor point of view. So note this point. And here in jams and jellies and marmalades, just go through. Here, the TSS for the jams shall not be less than 65 percentage by its mass, and not less than 60 percentage. Like the value for the jams TSS is 60 to 65 percentage. In case of jellies and uh, I made a mistake. For jams only, it's less than 65 percentage, and for jellies and marmalades, it has to be not less than 60 percentage. And to be called it as a reduced sugar products, the jams, jellies, and marmalades should have not more shall not have TSS more than 45 percentage by mass. Please note, to be called as reduced sugar product, then only the value of TSS is 45 percentage. For other general TSS value for jams and jellies are in the range of 60 to 65 only. And this jams and jellies should be free from burnt or any of flavors, weeping of jelly and then crystallization. And marmalade should have a uniform suspension of the peels. And just go through what is puree, what is pulp, what is soluble solids, what is pit. Just go through what is fruit cheese, what is dehydrated fruit. Here the dehydrated fruit should have moisture content not more than 20 percentage. When in powder form, it has to be freely flowing and free from any lumps. Just go through what is dehydrated vegetables. Here for dehydrated vegetables, they will conduct peroxide test that has to be negative, and go through what is frozen products. And here the frozen products, the temperature we are using is usually minus 18 degrees Celsius at the thermal center after thermal stabilization. And for this frozen products also, they will conduct peroxide test and it has to be negative. I'm ending this meeting now, and I will continue with this frozen products in the upcoming video. So please join using the same link.